Mic check, mic check. Testing, testing audio. Should be alright. Just gonna give it a minute just to make sure we're all good. Don't mind my voice at the moment. I did something stupid the other day. I drank like a hot drink out of a paper cup, which was only meant for cold drinks. So like I swallowed a lot of like wax and stuff as well, and I've just been coughing ever since. It's been very unpleasant. Okay. I know we're live. Okay, I think everything's good, yeah. Alright, we're good. How's it going, guys? Merry Christmas. Just gonna do a little live stream today. Got a couple things to work on. Same old, nothing special, nothing's changed, just usual stuff. I have here a little to-do list for our video. And yeah, we'll just get into it. Actually, these are like duplicate issues, so I'll just remove that. I want to just gonna launch the game. I want to improve the carry put down animation. Right now it's like really crappy. Like we removed the carry pick up animation because it was really crappy. So it's just like a progress bar and then the guy snaps to your back, which is actually like way better than the vanilla animation sequence. And now I want to do the reverse of that. So when you put a guy down, instead of like going through that stupid animation, there's just a progress bar, and then the guy snaps to the ground. That's the plan. Why does my screen like this one suck? I got like some ghosting going on. I want to fix it. Okay, yeah. That's sort of better right there. Okay. Okay. Let's see where we're at. So I'm going to delete whatever active mission we got, and we'll just repack whatever we got just to see where we're at with these issues, and then we'll start working on them. Hopefully any script errors, yes, right here. Okay, open parachute line 38, missing thingo. Okay, open parachute line 30. I was working on some parachute stuff the other day to allow like vehicle parachute opening as well. Actually, that's another thing we can test. We can test parachute opening. Also, yeah, a couple more things. Player does not have cut ropes option when in steerable chute. Can we do something with the eject key? So I'll look at that. And then test parachute opening for vehicles plus vehicles dropped by cargo. But what I did was like I added like some parachute abilities for vehicles, so that like if a vehicle is like flying in the air and it's not supposed to be, that it can like deploy an emergency parachute to fix itself. It inadvertently like addresses the Arma bug, like the Arma physics bug. Where's our error here? Apparently we have an error right here. So this little script here is like for landing, so like the vehicle's on its way down, and then when it gets close to the ground it like detaches from the chute. I can also do like sleep 1, delete vehicle, para. So where's our error here? There's an error. The game says there's a bug in here, so we're just looking for it. Not is null attached to object parent. I mean, it's looking alright to me. I don't know what this thing's about. Not is null attached to. It says there's like too many round brackets, but I just don't see. Everything looks good. So, not is null attached to object parent. I mean, that all looks good, so I'm just gonna refresh this just to see if we can pop the error again. Alright, there's our error, line 38, missing thing. So okay, there's the error right there. This operator right here represents like or, so like wait until the vehicle's below 10 altitude, or the vehicle is dead, or or it's not attached to anything. But we're missing an or, so we're just gonna throw in another or operator there. And you can also do, like, if you're really weird, you can just do that as well. But that's really weird. I've never ever seen anyone do that. Okay, so we can actually also do some lazy evaluation techniques there. Never waste an opportunity to do it. Now if we open it up again, we should have fixed our script error. There, gone. Alright, so let's pack it up and start it up. Also, we have to check our why is vehicle lookup table not working for Tanoa? Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, so we're gonna look at this briefly just to make sure it's good. There's an issue where, like, if you land in the ocean, you're an engineer, you can create a rescue boat, but you aren't, like, I don't know why, but I've watched players in Zeus and they're like unable to get into it. So we'll look at that. And yeah, we'll start it up. Oops. I don't know how long we're going to run for today. It could be a little while. I have no obligations for the next few hours, so we're just going to keep going until I decide I've had enough. If we get like real good, like if we get a lot done. Oh shoot, okay. Congratulations, you have been whitelisted for a role for the week for finishing top 3 on the weekly leaderboard in that role. Very cool. I wonder what role it is for, because I was like, this is a dev server. I'm just gonna check the server log, check this into monitor mode. To see why that happened. Should be a log of it somewhere behind all this spam. Nah, I don't see anything. Don't see anything. There's a few things to do. Like I've just written in some code for like weather to allow like a server admin if they're in like say they're in Zeus mode and they don't want to run like the built-in dynamic weather system. They can like set the start time and set like the weather and all that stuff. So it's nighttime, so let's just fix that. Skip time 5. Server execute. So what we're doing first, we're checking the carry put down sequence. Unfortunately, it's a really annoying one to test because it requires like 2 localities. Like I can't test it on a unit on my machine, but what we did do before recently is set it so Zeus can offload units to another, like to the server. I can just select this guy, do Shift F4, and if you look in chat it says Zeus AI offloading. It'll take a minute just to like validate, do like handshakes between server and player, and offloaded true. Okay. So that was good. Now we'll just put him incapacitated. I think it's like Ped 9. Nope. Oh, okay. That's awkward. Interesting. Now what do I do? I'm being like, I've cock blocked myself. Okay, so we'll try that. We'll try this again. And we'll set him incapacitated first. And now we will offload him. Offload cooldown. I'm just looking in chat right here for the messages. This is really like okay. We'll try it locally then. Okay, I give up with that. We're going to do it locally. Set unit unconscious. So we're going to pick him up. See what happens here. Yeah, so it's nice and organic, and then release. Just like that. So there's a few little cases I want to test. Like if you're against the wall, what happens? So I'm going to test it like against the wall just to see if there's any issues here. So release. Okay, it's like he doesn't go through the wall, which is good. He doesn't look healthy with his head hidden, but we can take that. I'll try on this like drum over here. That's the only worry I have. And I have him like, I have it set to drop the guy to height quite intentionally. So that like, say you have humanitarian, is there like stretchers somewhere? Medicine? So a stretcher. So say you got like a stretcher. I haven't done anything with stretchers really. But say you got like a stretcher and you got this guy, you can like release him sort of on it. Okay, not quite on it. But you know what I mean, like you can put him down on stuff so that he's yeah. This is like a somewhat of a change to the carry put down stuff. I just want to test. The risk is that like he clips into stuff. Okay, so he gets like pushed out, which is good. I'll take that. So we'll go to our changelog thing. Put an X there, say it's good. Alright, this is an easy one to test. The rescue boat one. I don't need 2 players for this. All I need to do is like change roles to engineer. Spawn myself in the water. Oops. Do I have my gear in here? Yeah, I got a toolkit. That'll do. Ew. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had a Bergen class. That's embarrassing. So I'll put myself here for a moment. I had an open parachute option there. That was unfortunate. That should not be the case. It should be in a significant distance below. So it detects like that I'm falling. But yeah, so the open parachute option is appearing even near ground. So I'll do like a terrain, like just a hard-coded height check, just to make sure the player, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, so we got inflate boat here. Thanks Edwards. Yeah, just yeah, it's been a fun little hobby. I don't know how long I'll keep doing it for, but it's been fun. So we got inflate boat here. Before, like, you'd inflate the boat and then you'd have to like swim over to it, and then the push option would come up. You'd accidentally push it, so it's like the top option, and then you swim further, you finally get to it, and then like maybe you can't get into it. So this way, I'm gonna see if it will just put me into the boat. We'll see. Inflate boat, and I'm on it. Cool. In a minute. Rescue boat inflated, toolkit removed. I like it. Yeah, haven't we all, Edwards? I think I also have spent a long time playing Invade Annex. Oops, why am I dead? That's not healthy. Okay, I'm dead. That's weird. I'm not gonna call that a bug because it's not something I want to fix. So if I don't make a bug report about that, then I don't need to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've spent a long time playing as well. I think anyone who likes playing Arma without like all the bullshit, you know what I mean. Like anyone who likes playing Arma without the bullshit, yeah, enjoys Invade Annex. I mean, it's like simple, it's like dumb fun, but it's like, you know, where else do you go for like big combat? There's other missions. Yeah, there's other missions out there now, but we were like way ahead. So we were like years ahead. I think I'd say from like 2016 to 2018, Invade Annex was like literally, we were like 2 years ahead in development. So all the other modes being developed, like back then Liberation, like I was still the original guy who made Liberation. Back then I was like helping him with stuff, and then look at Liberation now, it's like huge and awesome. So from like 2016 to 2018, we were like 2 years ahead, and then I like stopped working on stuff for a while. You know, you just get burned out and just do other stuff with life. And then other missions sort of like, I guess you could say, caught up. So they developed their own feature sets to compete with Invade Annex. But that's just how it is. So yeah, for a while we were very far ahead, and now it's much more interesting. Especially like with the Prairie Fire DLC, that Mike Force game mode. I think that's got a lot of potential. Yeah, make a suggestion, go for it. I'm just mucking around. Alright, so that's working how I want it to work. So, why did I die? That's very inconvenient. Okay, that's better. So I should be able to respawn it. Why can't I respawn? Oh, there it is. Respawn vehicle, and it should add my toolkit back. Oh no, it didn't. It didn't. Are you serious? Do I report that bug? Yeah, okay. Respawned assault boat and toolkit not re to inventory. Sad face. Yeah, right. Yeah, any suggestions you make, I don't think people realize how seriously I take their suggestions And seriously, like the things I do are from like watching other people play. Like yeah, like 2 days ago I worked on a script for like flying. Like if you, I'll show you. I'll show right now because it's on our list of to do things. So I saw a player go flying in a tank. Like they collided with like an enemy vehicle, and they went flying in a tank. And I was like, that's not cool. Like that's very not like it's Arma, but it's not cool, right? So look what we did. So let's go like so pretend the tanks. Pretend we're about to go flying. All right. So we got like vehicle player, set pause world, get pause world, vehicle player, vector, add, and then let's go way up. Let's go like 0, 0, 1000. This will put us like 1,000 feet up. So what should we do? So imagine like the Bobcat collides with a tank or another vehicle or a car or anything, a tree or whatever, and goes flying. Normally you're fucked. You just get launched across the map. But now, with this, we're up here. Look at this top option here. We have an open parachute option. So we hit open parachute, and suddenly we are not being sent across the map anymore. And look, we also went a step further, and there's a cut loose option, so you can cut the rope. Let's do that. Cut, rope's cut. We're falling, we're falling, we're falling. A few seconds pass. Hey look, we get another open parachute option. So we can get down to like a nice low height. And then we got another chute. And say we get stuck somewhere, we can just... Then when you get close to the ground, it drops us. How cool is that? And that was just from watching like a player get absolutely fucked. Like, no, I shouldn't say that. FUD, that's what I said. YouTube, that's what I said. So that's from a player getting absolutely like armored by Arma physics. And then 2 days later, we have a solution for it. So pretty much a lot of the time I spend is based on watching people play and solving the crap they encounter. So let's try that again. We'll go up. So we're getting armored, sent across the map. We can open the parachute now, or we can just like maybe let ourselves drop a bit. And then I should set some velocity on the parachute so it's not like static like that. But whatever. That's for like a version 2. So we have our cut loose option, which I think is awesome. It's also being affected by the wind as well, I think. Yeah. So we have our cut loose option. We're pretty low to the ground, so we won't get another open parachute option. So I'll just ride this one down, because it's super slow. It's the only problem. It's just real super slow. Maybe we'll cut loose from here. And yeah, that's that. I did it for players as well. So like, same thing. Like say I jump out of a plane. I have an open parachute option here. But what I don't have is like an eject. Because like for some reason when you're in a parachute you lose your scroll. You lose your scroll menu. Which is super unfortunate. Yeah, so like I did add, like there is a cut loose option right now, but for some reason Arma hides the action menu when you're in a parachute. Which is super, not cool. But we're gonna actually maybe we'll do that right now, okay? No, we'll stay in game. I'm just gonna like, we'll just tab out and we'll just like, we'll open a new file, switch, put our SQF language on. Alright, we're gonna fix that right now. So the issue is that the player should have a cut loose option to like get out of the parachute right here, but Arma's in their wisdom has hidden the action menus, so there's no way. Oh, like when they're dead, yeah. That's an interesting one. I didn't think about that. Like people getting launched when they're dead. I don't know. That might be like something for another day. I'll write it down though. Players get killed by bomb and launched cross map. Yeah, I don't know. I had never thought of that before. It's funny to see when it happens, but I never thought of like fixing it. Usually people laugh and then they respawn. So I never saw it as like a bug to fix. But yeah, there should be a cut loose option here. Arma's hidden it, so, and I didn't realize they'd hidden it until after designed it. So what we're gonna do is, I'm thinking like the eject key, you know, like when you hit the eject key, it should give you an option to hop out. See, I can't even like, I have no control here. I just have to descend. I have like an admin menu in my scroll wheel, but I can't even get to it. So I just have to descend. And when you're really far up, it can take a little while. Let's get down. There's then now my action menu's back. So I'm thinking the eject key. We'll go in here and let's just bang something out. So add, let's open a script just to see what we're doing. Oop. So client event user action. This is like a new thing, by the way, I'm adding. So some of these scripts are like new. Let's go here. Add user action event handler. I think it'll just be like eject. And then activate. This is going to be super rough, but so if object parent player, and then we want to do like if object parent, is there like a simulation, like a parent class for steerable parachutes? Be steerable. I think it's just steerable. QRS ST steerable parachute. So what's the simulation type on this? Simulation. Oh, paraglide. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna use that. I wonder if I can copy this. Yes, there we go. Simulation type. Because I'm doing it this way because I've been working on like DLC and mod compatibility. The main base can be on an aircraft carrier. It's just people choose not to do it like that. Like, look, we've done our tests there. I'll disconnect from the game. Just watch this. It's so easy. So close this. So we shut down the server for a sec. I'm going into parameters. On parameters, I'm coming down to aircraft carrier. Presence is enabled. Vehicles 2. We'll enable it with turrets. We'll set our aircraft carrier respawning to all players. So we'll set that to 2. And then we will run the server again, and let's see what happens. These are all like server admin things. Like I put the options in, and then servers can choose how they want to run stuff. But while the server is booting up, let's just keep working on our script. So simulation type. I'm using simulation type. Like I could just go like vehicle type, like object parent is kind of steerable parachute F. I could do that, but some DLCs might not have that. But what they probably do is the simulation type. So we'll go like gs hashmap config file get or default format CFG vehicles. You'll just have to like bear with me. I do it like this for reasons. This is just like how to I'm doing it this way because this is like really intense code to run this line up here. So I have like a hash map system to minimize how many times that sort of code is run. We'll do like actually private equals get text, paste this in. Set, grab this bit up here. I've done this a lot lately, so I'm pretty fast at it. Alright, there we go. This should return paraglide. Simulation type should be paraglide. If simulation type is equal to paraglide, then alright, so here's the player in here is now in a parachute. But so the server should be up now. So you saw like we just edited a couple numbers in the file, and just watch. Go to aircraft carrier. Suddenly, everyone spawns on the aircraft carrier. That's how easy it is. I should actually also set that. I should make a note of that too. With aircraft carrier spawning, remove option to go to force it. Force it instead. Okay. Yeah, see, now everyone spawns on the aircraft carrier. It's literally that easy. It's just, this, obviously, like, you can't get land vehicles very easily, so there's some helicopters, and jets, but that's about it. I'm not even sure there's boats out here. Boats are on the destroyer. Yeah, so that's that. And there's arsenals here, role selection. It's all here. I mean, there's chairs out here too. I can sit down in the aircraft carrier. Yeah, so people can do it if they want. There's defenses. There's like turrets on the corners and stuff. All sorts of defenses out here. These things as well. Yeah, it's up to people to run it if they want. Yeah, exactly. People would jump off the side and do stupid stuff. That's just Arma. Okay, back to work. So we have our code here. Damn it. So we have our simulation type is equal to paraglide. System chat stir this. And what I want to do is just player move out object parent. 50 cut text ropes cut to do localize. I put this the localize thing because I have to do like language translation for this bit. So whenever I put in new text, I like put localize in the text as a reminder. Plain 0.5. Alright. So we're gonna execute this. The only place this can fall down, I think, is whether eject is an actual a user action. It might be like get out or something, but we'll see. Activate. Okay. So we'll just do it all right here. Actually, I want to get. I hate the nighttime. I hate doing stuff at night. That's better. Oh shit. See, the aircraft carriers are slightly like buggy as well. If you walk around too much on them, there's like cracks between the geometry. I'm in like a geometry crack now, which is not healthy. Yeah. So now I'm like underwater. I actually should put like there's always more stuff to do. See, our to-do list is getting longer. When player is on aircraft carrier, monitor in case they fall in water. Yeah, see, this is not good. Respawn. This is just bugs with the aircraft carrier. There's nothing we can do about this. Yeah, so we respawned on the aircraft carrier. So yeah, just like that it's done. And this is really meant for Zeus missions. Like a big part of what I'm working on going forward is not like the AO and stuff. Like I'll do stuff for it. But I want to work on this framework as more like a Zeus platform. So like you and your friends, you start a server, or like your community, you start a server, and you can just run like missions. So everyone starts on the carrier, and then Zeus sets up a mission somewhere, and then it's meant to be easy. So yeah, just a couple buttons, and this is how it works. I should actually put some like crates and stuff out here too. Put crates, sling crates on aircraft carrier. Also maybe a boat spawner. Okay. So that's that. Yeah, man, there's lots of really cool shit we've done. Anyway, so let's teleport to the main base. And what were we doing? So we're gonna add this bit of code here that we just banged out. Local execute. So what's the eject? What's the eject button? Is there an eject user action? I need like a car, so I'll spawn an ifrit. Why do I not have like an eject? Okay, that's unfortunate. So what is the action? I think it's like get over or something. Like the step over one. Where is our client event key down? Get over, yeah, there it is right there. Okay. So get over is our action name. Chuck that in here. Get over. Chuck it on, paste it. Now if I could do get over, I should see something in chat. Yeah, it should say true in chat. Okay. Ropes cut to delocalize. Okay, that's appearing. So now all we should do is just player set pause worlds. I'm just teleporting myself upwards. Up we go. Now I should open parachute, and if I do this get over action now and the parachute, we should fall out of it. And now we're falling again. Interesting. Oh yeah, I put like a wingsuit script in, so you can like. This is a bit awkward, but so yeah, we're like we're falling, but we're also able to like move. So it's like a wingsuit, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah. So we're falling, but it's like a wingsuit. Yeah. So now we're in it. If we do it from here, it won't be good. Okay, I gotta like do some stuff with that. So there's gotta be a minimum wingsuit height. Maybe like I don't know. I might put that in now. So wingsuit minimum altitude. Okay. Now what? Maybe it should be like an option, so you're falling and then you get like a wingsuit button that lets you travel like that. Whatever. Too much. Too many different things. But I am gonna do something about that now. Where is it? Get out, man. Minimum altitude. What should we do? Altitude equals get pause unit select 2. What should the minimum altitude for a wingsuit be? I think it should be high, like 500. Maybe higher. 500 should be alright. So I should replace that now. I'm just rewriting this block. And altitude greater than 500, then the wingsuit will work. This also, no, that doesn't quite fix. While we're working on this, we might as well go ahead and fix the other one as well. So we fixed this one. So wingsuit minimum altitude. We might as well go ahead and fix the other open parachute thing. So we're gonna come. Where's our? Just search for it. Open parachute action. This is like the add action. Decides whether it appears in your scroll menu. But that's for vehicles. Okay, this is for vehicles. This is for player. Yeah, okay. Get out, man. Basically just gonna steal this line and doing I'll just put it up here for reference for a sec. So Get pause. We'll steal this bit. So get pause. Player select 2 is greater than or equal to the minimum minimum free fall height. And yeah, this so now the player shouldn't like have like the issue was like we're adding that line because I noticed like a little while ago that where's that rock we used over here. So I noticed a second ago that like the player, if they fall off a rock, gets the open parachute action briefly, which is, you know, it's just not good. Just not good. So like if they jump off a rock, we don't want the open parachute action. So we'll set a minimum height on that, and it'll be like the free fall height. So yeah, that fixes that. Just looking at it to make sure it's like good. Look to get unit free fall height unit. This is yes, there's a bug here. This is why you double check stuff. Get rid of the unit there. I should probably piggyback this value as well. So I'll piggyback this free fall height into the vehicle system as well. Okay, that's that. So we've knocked down 2 little bugs. Open parachute, this one here. We just put 2 little things down. And what else were we doing? Okay. So let's go ahead and try what we were doing again. So players falling. They're in like, oh, it's only when I get out of a vehicle high. Okay. I see. So they're like falling like this. This is a bit low actually. And then I do the get out. Ropes cut. Oh, that's why it showed up. That's why I'm able to do this, because I got out of a vehicle. Should I change that? I'm just thinking about that wingsuit thing I have. I don't like how it works at the moment. So if I start falling from an altitude greater than 500, okay, we're gonna leave it for now. Change how wingsuit system works. Make it modular, not tied to getting out of a vehicle. Monitor free fall state plus altitude. That's a task for later. So we'll keep looking at what we were doing earlier. Yeah, so we're in a parachute. We're like this. We don't have our action menu, but now when I press like the get over button, which should be like eject, we fall out, which is good. And then we can like open a parachute again, get out of it. I might do something for like, Actually, initially, before I even fix this, I'm gonna do like a build up speed on descent. Yeah, so longer sleep before that kicks in. Just this wingsuit thing's throwing me off a little bit. Alright. Actually, with it, sorry, I'm just like, this is live development, so it's not a linear process. I'm like reviewing stuff as we go. So we're falling player. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we've just solved this as well. This line solves a couple issues. Get pause players greater than. Should do like get pause visual. Whatever. Okay, that's solved. That's solved. So now we have to. So what have we done here? So yeah, we've made it so the player can get out. How is the how does this work? Type of object parent. If simulation type is equal to paraglide. So how am I getting this text on screen when I just do like, oh, maybe it's from the other one we did, the eject one. Okay. Add user action event handler, get over. We have to review like this. I'm not sure whether the get over action is the right one. In any case, we'll go with it for now. Our user action system. Just pasting the code so I can see it. What was it? Get over. Activate. This is like a new little system I'm adding for like user action events. Get over, activate this. Create a case. Is equal to get over, exit with. And we'll drop our code in here. Chuck that there. That's weird how like triggered for other things though. We'll keep an eye on that. Ropes cut to do localize. Plane. Okay, this is good. I might go like object parent spawn sleep to delete vehicle this, just to get rid of the parachute. Get out man, and then there's like I don't want the player to be able to actually, yeah, whatever. So I'm just looking now because I've already written code for like open parachute, and then there's like cut parachute. I've already written code for it. I'm gonna put this open parachute cooldown in there as well. So I'll put this. It's so you can't like open another parachute right away. So there's like a 5-second delay. Just so you can't like game it. Maybe I'll do longer. Maybe I'll do like 10 just to piss people off. So they can't like game the system to get down lower. Okay, maybe 7, whatever. 7.7 6-9. Just 7, whatever. Who cares? Ropes cut localized. We can do the localization now, because this is pretty finalized. Maybe I've already localized it in this other bit of code. Look at this. Amazing, right? Alright, ropes cut. Done. Cool. The only question is, like, is get over the same as eject? I have no idea. Like, it's my eject key, but there doesn't appear to be like an eject key. So whatever. Okay, anyways. It'd be pretty nasty scare to like fall out of a parachute. Okay. What were we doing next? So, go down the list. Okay, that's fixed. Player's able to get into his own rescue boat. Player does not have cut ropes option when in the steerable parachute. Can we do something with eject key? Done. We just did that. Test parachute opening for vehicles plus vehicles dropped by cargo. Oh, okay. Here's something we can do. This should be a fun one. So we'll go back to base. Maybe a marshal. So we'll spawn a actually something smaller. And a car's prowler. So you have an unarmed prowler. We'll hop in it. I hope this works. NATO Pacific plane vehicle transport. Come on, turn around. Okay, we'll load ourselves in. Okay, we're inside now. Now we're just gonna give this vehicle a move command to like somewhere over there. Maybe straight over the fob. Yeah. So the plan here is to like, we should get the parachute option. We should get our parachute. Where are we turning? Okay. We should get our parachute option when we unload. This is good enough. So unload. Now we're attached to a parachute already by default. And we have our cut loose option as well. So this is perfect. So it works with like normal vehicle cargo. We cut, ropes cut, and then after a few seconds we should get another option. Open parachute. And then down we go. Yeah, this cut loose thing is going to be pretty versatile. So that's perfect. I was hoping it would work for that. So we write it in like a generic way so that other systems can plug into it. I think we'll do some weather testing next. Damn, this takes ages to get down. Maybe I cut loose right here, right? So just cut loose. Yeah, okay. That's awkward. So unflip. Alright, so that's that. Now we will do some weather testing. Just see the state of the changes we made to I added some like parameters for admin to set the weather on the server. So let's see if it's working. Start date. What's the start date? So year, month, day, hour, minute. We'll go. Actually, we'll be cute with this one. We'll go system time. The system time means like the time on my computer. So like December 26th, 2022. That's basically what it does. So we're gonna run this, and so the start date should be right now. See what happens. Oh yeah, yeah. People often like ram into the back because they think it was actually me. I was the one who told the developers to like disable the ramp, like the rear ramp on the vehicle Blackfish. Like when they first released those vehicles, you could lower the ramp on the infantry and the vehicle one. But I told them disable that option on the vehicle Blackfish because you can't actually load in. And what I was seeing on the server was people ramming their vehicle in trying to go up the ramp. So you can thank me for the vanilla Blackfish ramp on the vehicle one not working. Load box? Nah, I can't. Like how big a vehicle you can get in it? Nah, that's not up to us. That's up to whoever designs the vehicle, like the modder or whoever makes the vehicle determines that. We can't set it. So what's our time right now in game? It's actually hidden. So I'm gonna check the date. It's a system chat. Start date. I check in the bottom left corner. It should be 2022, 12/26. So December 26th at 14:28. That is the exact time where I am now. That setting works. That's pretty cool, I think. So the difference, all I did there, the start date, so if it's empty, it like goes with its own system. But if you just change it to system time, just like this, it does its like it takes this time, which is like right now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's a way for admin to set the start time on the server. You can also do it for like it's possible, like, how do I say it? Like you can find out in like a calendar when like all the full moons are. So you can like so you can set like a time and date of like a full moon. Like if you want a night mode, yeah. Actually, that's interesting. Yeah. So anyway, so if you want like a night mode, but you want like full moon, you can just literally like find a date in history or in the future when there's a full moon, and it'll accurately reflect that. So yeah, that works fine. So you can do like 1969. Wrong keyboard. 1969. 12/25. 12/0. So this is like Christmas Day, 1969 at 12 p.m. like midday. That's how to set the start time now. So cool, that works. I wrote those today actually and never tested them. So we're going through a few different weather parameters here. Okay, so what's the next one? So dynamic weather. We'll turn this off, and then we'll do some weather presets. We'll test. So I've said it's like where are we? So 0 is clear skies, 1 is overcast, 2 is rain, 3 is storm, and 4 is snow. So it should be possible, untested as of yet, but it should be possible to turn snow on in the game or in the server. So we'll test that out now as well. Hopefully it works. The code looks alright, but it's hard to say. So we'll just skip clear skies and go straight to cloudy. Actually, we'll go to rain, then we'll know it works. So dynamic weather off. Weather forced. Should be weather forced mode. Set it as weather forced mode. Weather forced mode. So weather forced mode 2. So now when I start up, it should be raining. Hopefully. Hopefully. So yeah, it's now possible to set the start time and start date on the server. Instead of just like the server doing its own thing, which is notoriously done. Okay. So will it be raining or will there be a bug? Let's test. It's gonna be raining. Look at that. I gotta skip time though. Skip time 5. How about that? So it's raining. Perfect. So rain's working. Let us see if snow is working. Where's the rain going? Where's the rain going? Why is the rain going to 0? This is not cool. Oh, did I even like make a rain mode? I'm not even sure I like finished doing the rain stuff. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I didn't fully finish off the rain. Okay, that's not working. That's totally my fault though. So I'll split this off into a few different ones. Time and date. Forced weather modes. So the time and date system is working, but the forced weather modes are not complete. That's just like I haven't actually finished writing the code. We'll drop the server. I was working worked on like snow. That was the one I was working on. So let's see if snow works. Forced weather mode. We set this to 4. We set it to 4. Do we have snow? I wonder if people are even gonna see it over here. Like they might not even realize that they can put snow on. Like should I do like right here like snow? I could do a separate option just so people see it, but maybe it's just an Easter egg for like smart people. So if you look over and see over here, you see 0 clear skies, 1 overcast, 2 rain, 3 storm, 4 snow. Maybe maybe that's a little like bonus for people who know what they're doing. So we're gonna see snow, or is there a bug? Which one? 50-50. Oh my god, look at that. Look at this. How cool is that? Skip time 5. Let's go to day. Okay, so snow is what's the humidity at? The humidity is 0.99, hey? It's not. I wonder if it's supposed to be 0.99. Let's add that to finish others. Should snow have high humidity? Maybe I should set this to like set humidity 0. Set humidity is 0.95. So this is, yeah, I mean it's snowy to Noah. Yeah, so system chat stir fog params 0.9. So there's supposed to be like there's supposed to be fog. Like the fog is like intentional sort of. Yeah. Because the fog's like, you know, snow and that sort of thing. So visibility is like more limited with it. I mean, obviously it's ridiculous, but you know, why not? So snow is working. This is just a fun little setting for server admins to play with if they find it. Most of them probably won't find it. Actually, let's check for script errors, because more than likely, like the first time I write anything, there's always errors. So we're just gonna check. Check for anything interesting. Active DLC, nothing. Nothing extra special here. Oh, okay, yeah, so there is an error. Oh, there's another error. Okay, so I have a couple script errors to chew on. What was that first one we saw? It was start date, error variable and expression start date. So let's just mosey on into this file. Search start date. So where's the start date thing? Oh, okay, here. Yeah. Yeah, this is a problem. Oh, I don't even know why I left this there. This whole block should be deleted. Else, get rid of all of that actually. So clear skies. Yeah, okay. So I got a bit of work to do on this weather stuff. Still. I'm not sure why this is here though. Get rid of environment shit. I mean stuff, whatever. So those are the presets. Got snow here. I gotta synchronize humidity. Sync to clients. What's this for? Weather force mode. This is not necessary. Get rid of that. Okay, so there's some junk in there that I had to get rid of. So what's the other script error we had? We had something more important. Overcast update check delay. It was recurring too, wasn't it? Overcast update check delay. Okay. Let's drift into our core function. Overcast update search. Oops. What was our script error? It was just this. Okay. Cast update check delay. Okay. So all I should have to do is just get rid of this and just let these lines here get red. So simulate snow. Yeah, okay, that should work now. I wonder if it'll affect like wind. No, it won't affect wind. It'll affect overcast, rain updates, check delay timer, maybe fog as well. Okay, that's not a problem because it's there. And we'll check the fog. Make sure these variables. I changed some of the control structures. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So the bug should be resolved now. Double check. Yeah, they're all just the same error. It's good. Okay. So where's our lists? Definitely more work here needed to get those modes going. We've tested parachute opening for vehicles and vehicles dropped by cargo. The toolkit not added to the inventory. Maybe that's for another time. Players get killed by bomb and launched across map. I don't know what to do about that, to be honest. I see it every now and then. I just don't know what to do about it. This one's a weird one, but that's another for later. The vehicle lookup table for Tanoa. Now that's an interesting one. Why are these NATO vehicle or these like arid terrain variants spawning? Should be spawning the how do you call it? The Tanoa variants. So jump down through here. CSLA, GM. Alright. Oh, okay, yeah, right here. This is the problem right here. World name in Tanoa. This is supposed to be like capitalized. So I'm gonna actually make a change here. World name, or actually world name equals to lower world name. Yeah, okay, so it's just a capitalization error. And then we'll check lower in the script. So we're making this accept like lowercase characters. That's all we're doing. Okay, done. That should work now. I'm pretty confident with that. But let's we made some changes. How cool is that? Snowy Tanoa. It looks what on Tanoa? It looks okay. Like they put out those green tropical ones. It's a bit of an odd green, and it looked like a bit of a lazy job. But yeah, I don't know. Well, the way I have it set up is like watch what we can do. Okay, we're gonna like reboot the server and everything. So go back to the main menu. It's gonna show like some of the versatility of this system now. So main menu, drop the server. We'll leave snow on just to keep it's cool for testing. We'll get rid of the aircraft carrier though. So our aircraft carrier is spawning. Put none, 0. Vehicles 1 enabled. Maybe even just disable the aircraft carrier. Whatever. Actually, I'll spawn on the destroyer. I like spawning on the destroyer. So enabled plus turrets. Give it turrets. Vehicles full. 1 all players. So we'll do this. Cool. Okay. Let's see if we can delete this folder. Nope, won't let us. I really hate Arma. Okay, so we drop our local client as well. Delete that copy and start up. We're gonna run a dual test now. We're gonna test some of the changes we made. In addition, oh, okay, not good. Actually, that's okay. In addition, we're gonna test one of the DLCs just to see if the stuff spawns. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it on Tanoa, but we're gonna run one of the DLC packs to see if like the stuff works. I'm not sure which one though. Which one should we run? Should we run like the Vietnam one? That's like appropriate for Tanoa. Or one of the Cold War ones. I don't know. So yeah, there's a bit for me to work on after. Definitely a bit. Export. And now we're gonna exit Arma again. So we have the PBO saved with our changes. Gonna exit. I'm actually gonna review a couple changes. So what do we do? Yeah, so this thing is still running like that. Why is this here? That's pretty stupid to be there. Okay, moving on. So client core, that's fun. Event user actions, this is good. Okay, that's good enough for now. MP missions is done. So we're gonna launch Arma with one of the DLCs running. I want to do the CSLA one. Let's see what happens. So go CSLA. So we'll run it with the CSLA DLC on. And all we're doing is like adding the mod. We're making no changes to the mission and just watch what happens. starting it up on the client, and then we'll have to start it up on the server as well. Yeah, the more suggestions people have, the better. 'Cause, they make a direct impact. Some guy reported going flying across the map 2 days ago, and there's a parachute in it. Anyway, so that's that. MP missions. We'll go server setup. Server, open our batch file, and we'll add in mod equals CSLA for the DLC, and then we'll just start it up. This is the one where like the got the DLC terrain. I wish there were more like, I wish it was possible to see what map these servers are running on. Anyways. So we're booting up with the CSLA mod running. I haven't done this before. Like, I usually use one of the other ones. No, I don't want to go to the ship. I just want to stay at base. So, skip time 5. Oh crap, that's a lot of fog. That's just gonna make a note of that. Review fog with snow on too much. Yeah, I don't like this. Oh my god, this like ruins the test I want to do. So, butchered it. It's actually like terrible. I have to stop that. I'm sorry. So like we're just gonna turn the snow off for a second. Parameters, I'll go up to the weather setting. Dynamic weather, yes. Forced weather mode, say 0. And boot it up again. So I'm just all we're doing is turning the snow off, just because the fog was a bit crazy, a little bit crazy. Yeah. So before getting interrupted by the fog, what we were doing is just like all we did was just launch with the DLC, the CSLA DLC on, and just watch what happens. So it's all still just booting up now. So we'll give it a second. We'll check the arsenal. I want to see what's in here. Is it still like whitelisted with normal gear? I think it will be. It'll just be like normal gear. There's a couple little things. It's like the MP5. I don't know what gun that is. And then some others. These are all like DLC guns. MP5 SD. This is with the CSLA mod. And so things should be spawned in now. Now look, These are not vanilla helicopters, as we can see. So all we did, I don't know why, actually, why is this spawning? CSLA Mohawk. I'll make a note of that. CSLA Mohawk lookup table. Yeah, look at this. Just, we didn't do anything, and we suddenly have all these cool new toys instead of the normal ones. And we go to the parking lot. Okay, forget that they're underground for a second. Just ignore that. Look at these. So we have like strikers and stuff in the parking lot. I think this is the same variant. I'm not sure what these are. We'll actually go out there. So what's happened here is the mod authors have not configured like some of the settings, so my systems don't know where to spawn them. But if we just do that, they spawn normally. So like with no fussing around, we didn't do anything special. But suddenly we have all these other cool vehicles with like no effort. We didn't have to do anything. Like we had this awesome like Humvee with like gunner seats and stuff. So like these aren't the normal Hemet trucks. These are like the DLC variants, like the fuel truck, DLC fuel truck. Yeah, I think it's pretty effing cool. Maybe ropes cut like that. That's not what I want. Actually, that's really weird. Why is it? Anyways, so I'm not sure what this is. This is a really ugly vehicle, by the way. A BTR 40. Like, it's not an ugly vehicle, it's just... This is like the Strider. So instead of the Strider, when you're playing with CSLA, this spawns instead of the Strider. Where's our tank? Our tank's like underground. Or tank. Just trying to spawn the tank. Ow. Ow, that hurt. Oh, the fighter jets, yeah, all that's done. This mod, like the CSLA one, doesn't have its own fighter jets. So the tank is like an M1 Abrams, I think. This is the tank that spawns for CSLA. These are like instead of the Prowlers. So instead of the Prowlers, these are what spawns. This is like a Hunter. But for jets, there's nothing like this is like the Bobcat. So this is a variant of like the Bobcat for CSLA. Like their repair vehicle sort of thing. Yeah, they don't, like, if we look at the asset list in Zeus, like if I'm looking on the right here, if I look at the asset list, close all the vanilla ones. So you have US 85, and there's no, like, if you go to NATO, there's like planes right here, Wipeout and all that stuff. But if you go to the DLC, there's like helicopters, there's no planes. So there's nothing to like replace. There's nothing to spawn with. Nothing to replace with. So unfortunately with CSLA we don't have planes to play with. Hey, here's like just a truck, cargo truck. Yeah, so that's something we've done with the. Wonder if they have artillery. Artillery M270 MLRS, because this shouldn't be spawning right here. So this probably this. I'm gonna make a note of that. CSLA check base artillery spawn. So yeah, these are different. We can look here and see, are there boats? This is Zodiac. I think what I did, like, the Zodiac is so similar to like the like this is the boat from the DLC. And then like this one, assault boat. This is like the, so it's like the same model. So I don't think I actually did like a swap, like a conversion table for those. It's mainly for like the main assets. Obviously the helicopters are really cool. But this is probably one of the more limited DLCs, like without ships or without Actually, let's check the boats. So there are boats down by the port. Yeah, so it's actually replaced like the assault boats with like Zodiacs, which is unfortunate. I should probably change those back actually. CSLA, don't swap assault. What's it called? The patrol boats, those things. Boats with Zodiacs. So we should just spawn the normal boats because these ones are not big patrol boats. Where are we? So if we go to so if we check out a different one, so we'll just have a look at a couple of them for now. We'll see what happens. So quick game. We don't actually have to like repack any PBOs. All we have to do is like relaunch with the DLC on, because the mission stays the same. I think it's really cool. Like, I think this system of like ultra mod compatibility is really cool. We're not the only one to do this. Anyway, so Iron Curtain. I think Prairie Fire is like the most comprehensive one. So we'll try Prairie Fire. Global mobilization's cool, but again, no planes. Try Prairie Fire though. So we'll check. A lot of this stuff is mainly for like Zeus mode. Like, it's just for communities going forward. Because they already have like, their own stuff on their server. This is just for maybe other people. So we sort of split work between like existing stuff and new stuff. There's a few things I want to do. I got to do like a base building stuff. That's in the works as well. So let's see, server. Edit this. So where's our mod? Instead of CSIA, we'll just do like Vietnam, which is just the Prairie Fire, which is just VN. And then we just launch it up. I love this DLC. We go. It's really cool. Alright, it should be up now. So we'll go server browser, check, connect. So this is like, these DLCs have their own terrains. But our game modes and stuff like Invade and Annex stuff isn't configured for like some of these terrains. But say you want to play with the DLC, but just on Tanoa or something, or on like Altus or whatever. You just launch it up and it's just the exact same. This one's much more comprehensive. This DLC. Oh, I hate how it starts at night. Yeah, so this one's like Vietnam era, so the helicopters are a bit different. We have our got our little bird, the Prairie Fire Little Bird, U.S. Army. The Hueys, love the Hueys, a couple of those. And then we have these big CH, I think they're like CH-53s or something like that. CH somethings. Big ugly things. I think they have one door gun. Yeah. Like the troop carriers. And then this is like the OP4 enemy variant. And then more Hueys. But this one's like configured a bit better. So these ones spawn above ground. They're not 100%, like the mod authors didn't configure them 100%. Like they've left like the muzzle flash on. It should be off when you spawn it as a prop, but they haven't configured to hide it. So but this isn't it, of course. So if we look at like the enemy, go and have a look at I don't know why this is spawning. Artillery is not correct, put it that way. If we go to the AO, actually what spawned over here? Yeah, okay, so we spawned the destroyer in this one. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Take a screenshot of that. It's a reminder to fix that. If we go to the AO and look at like the enemies, they also are a bit different. So these are like Vietnam guys, like tree branches on them and stuff. And then like, yeah, so these are all like enemies over here. Like the vehicles are different too. There's like an enemy tank. Enemy anti-air is a bit different. This is like the enemy anti-air. It's just like a truck. We leave the H barriers just because it's way too much work for me to like replace all those with other things. Yes, all the enemies are different. Actually, like, yeah, so I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, I gotta fix these, like, so this isn't good here. HMG tower. HMG tower, not DLC compatible. Destroyer, helicopter, blowing up on spawn. Let's record those issues. So yeah, you can spawn like the fighting's a bit different as well. If you spawn like NATO, bunch of NATO guys. I guess the squad leader's got a radio. All those tracers. Shoot. Yeah, so basically what we've done is like with zero changes, like you don't have to edit anything. You just like start the DLC up and everything works just like, you know, exactly like you see here. Where have these all spawned? Yeah, these are like the oh, interesting. Why are you here? So these are like expected bugs. So this thing obviously shouldn't be spawning. But I just haven't yet added like a conversion. Like I haven't told the game mode like what to spawn instead of the Gorgon. All I gotta do is tell it like, all right, when you want to spawn the Gorgon, instead spawn like an M113 APC or something. These are all working. They configured the right, yeah. So these are all done. Ew, okay. Emmet spawning. There's a couple we go like Vietnam on Tanoa, Gorgon, and hemp transport still spawning. That fixes that. Yeah, it shouldn't be there, but is what it is, huh? What's the other stuff? Actually, now we can go like fighter pilot and check out some fighter pilot stuff because this DLC actually does have planes. The role selection, fighter pilot. Why is that appearing? Game always telling me I finished in leaderboard top 3. Okay, so I go here, fighter pilot, spawn a plane, and it spawns something different. I'm not even sure what this is. This is really awkward. What is this thing? I have no idea what this is. It looks really ugly though. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Okay. MiG-19? Why is it spawning me a MiG-19? That is some bullshit. So we go like player, move in, driver, cursor object. It shouldn't spawn me a MiG-19, that's for sure. But anyways, we're in a MiG-19 now. MiG-19 is like an enemy plane, you know? So we can configure like the pylons on it. So if I just go like say this hangar option on my scroll menu, just click hangar. The plane is a MiG-19S cap, and I've got all these like different loadouts here. So we'll empty it for taxi. Hey Bacon, how's it going? Yeah, good. Nice to see you still around. I remember you. Yeah, so we've emptied our pylons. We'll just go for a bit of a ride. I have no idea why it spawned me a MiG-19. This is not how it's supposed to be. But we're gonna come up to our little spot up here. We'll come up to our little service bay, select the hangar option, and then we're gonna, what should we do? Cap, air patrol, or CAS, or AT, multi-role? Maybe AT, huh? So we'll set it as like an anti-tank loadout. Wait for it to load. Okay, now it's set like anti-tank stuff on the pylons. We'll see how these do. I have no idea. This could be a disaster. Wow, it's like super maneuverable. And this thing's quick. Enemy plane inbound? I don't have like, I just put like, I don't have the right stuff on. So we'll put our gear up. Do I actually have radar on this thing? How did they have radar back then? This is the wrong setup for an enemy plane coming. Yeah, I remember Bacon back. Those were like the golden era. Those were like the golden days. We had a really good time on that server, didn't we? That was like probably my best times on Arma were there. That was a lot of fun. It just got like it was a lot of work, and like it was just a lot of work, and the way I saw it was like if I couldn't guarantee quality of experience, I didn't want any part of it. Um, so yeah, we like it was in my mind, I would rather like shut it all down than have it turn to shit with like abusive admins and just like shit shit not going right. I would have rather like people remember it for the good experience it was, and then it just not be there anymore instead of like it go to crap. Nice, yeah, that's awesome. I'm happy people like found each other on the server. Oh, not good, not good, not good. Okay, that little thing's hard to control. Let's see if it gives me another piece of crap jet. Requesting plane. Come on, come on. Too soon. Don't do this to me. I've busted by our own scripts. All right, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. So let's spawn a MacV plane. Where are the planes? I can't even find the planes. Men air. Okay. Interesting. Okay. F4. I have no idea what the difference is. What is this stuff? Oh, I'm in like the wrong section. Okay. Planes. The U.S. Navy multi-role. Get the driver out. Get out of there. Yeah, awesome. That's really cool. So let's go. Dev terminal, move in driver. Oh yeah, actually this leads me to what I was here to do. Like this is mainly for like Zeus modes, what I'm working on. Like, you know, the people who run Invade Nanic still they can do what they want. Um, yeah, this will help them as well. It's just not for that. Okay, we're gonna go up. Let's see what we can switch here. No, so this is a perfect example. I've gone too far and I have no way to get back. How do I stop the servicing now? I have no idea. I guess we just let it service. Um, so the plan for the rest of what we're gonna do for this stream is work basically on this. Like we've overshot where we're trying to be slightly. I want to work on the ability to like move the jet back. But for now we have our hangar. Open the hangar up. We have our jet type, and then our loadout options. So we have what do we got? Air patrol, cluster bombs, anti-radiation, long-range bombs, multi-role, anti-tank, We'll see what these anti-tank. Oh, napalm. Interesting. We'll actually. There's like an enemy jet up there. He's moving really quick. So we might need like air patrol, combat air patrol loadout. Yeah, this is a really nice looking jet. I mean, nah, that last one was like a MiG, wasn't it? Anyway, so we have our air patrol. It's got fuel tanks on it. Wonder why. So these are just like default loadouts. I'm not sure what the point of the fuel tank would be with it. Right there, medium range. I like that. Alright, where's our guy? Where's our guy? I don't see him. He's up there somewhere. Get there? That's our ship. Alright, we got something to our rear. Got something up there. I don't have my head tracking stuff at all. Air to air, medium range. Got something. Alright, let's get some height on him. Losing him. Get some altitude. Damn, we're going fast. Oh, there's two of them. Wonder what that's about. No, avoid the AO. I thought I saw something out here, but lost it. So what is that? That's a helicopter. I guess we can move in for a sneaky jab at the helicopter. We'll go in low though. Turn our radar off until the last second. On. Hit. Radar off. Whoa. Okay. Where's that target at? We're going so fast. That's crazy. Okay, well there was an enemy jet up, but I've completely lost sight of it. I wonder if I can cheat. I'll go in Zeus. Okay, where is he? Gone. He's gone. Not even here. Just gone. What is that? We'll take that out, whatever it is. Although I don't have the right setup for it anymore. All I have is medium range air. So what can we do while we're in the jet up here? I don't think anything. I think what we need for the jet is on the ground. So we're gonna go down and then work on what we gotta work on. What on earth is that? That's a little UAV. Alright, we're gonna go and try to land. Alright, so let's see if I can remember how to land at this airfield. Where's our runway? I'm trying to remember where the main runway is. I think it's up here. Just over here, and then around this tree. And we should be on... Oh, okay, no, not quite. Flaps, where are my flaps? Down. Well, we're sort of, you know, we're not doing too bad. We're a bit low. Definitely out of the pocket. Not going to win any awards for this one. Definitely not. Alright, this is another good example of what we're doing. Okay, this is not good actually. That's not, no, that's not good at all. Alright, failed. Failed. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't spawn me a MiG, but I will work with a MiG if that's what we get. Ah, cool. Just give me something else. So move in. So we're working on the ability to like move back a tiny bit. For that, I need to like vehicle player set fuel 0 just so we don't. Okay, so we'll empty the fuel out. And now what do we want to do? We want to move back just slightly. So I have code in the mission for stuff like this. I use it for like boats, when boats get stuck on a beach. AIX vehicle unstuck. When boats get stuck on a beach, we push them back a bit. So I can use the same bit of code. So go to user action bit. Take this line. Nah, there's no reverse. I wonder if in Prairie Fire there is. Nah, okay. So add user action and handler, move back, activate, and then our code block. Object parent player. If object parent is kind of plain. Actually, we got to do a camera on, right? Keep on forgetting that. So if camera on is kind of plain, then actually, what other conditions do we want? So what we're trying to do is like determine the conditions under which a player can like push themselves back. So plain and is touching ground, object parent, and vector magnitude, velocity, object parent times 3.6, which is like kilometers per hour, is less than say 5, so he's not moving. It was less than 3, just make sure it's real low. So obviously like alive, so alive. We don't want people pushing dead vehicles around. And object parent is kind of plain. Planes are the only ones that give us trouble. Is touching ground. Maybe like, not helicopter. Just plain, that's fine. is touching ground, less than 3 speed. Should be alright. Then see what happens if we go one sec. One sec. Move back. Activate. So maybe that's too much. I wonder what the disable brakes does. Object parent disable brakes true. I wonder if that does anything for planes. Probably not, huh? Okay. Remove all user action event. I want to remove the existing event handler we have. Get rid of that. Okay, that's off. Let's just see what happens. So, ew. Okay, so small script error somewhere. Where is it? Activate. Oh, need a comma here. Okay, add the comma in. Alright, so if I just do the move back action, like, you know, S on the keyboard, what happens? So I go like this. How's this? Is this like good? It's not like smooth. Maybe -3 and 0.1. Slight upward velocity. So like this. How's this? Is this any good? What do you guys think? Are we there yet? I wonder if this brakes thing does anything. So I'll remove that. Comment that out for a sec. Get rid of that. So does that line actually do anything? Okay. Doesn't look like it does anything. So add some fuel. So vehicle player set fuel 1. All right, so let's do our little example again. It's a tiny little pushback, but maybe it works. So the example is like, say you're coming in to like refuel. So you're coming in like say you're coming in to refuel, but you overshoot, like you're just going too fast, and you overshoot the service bay. So like a bit further. You overshoot the service bay. This is the use case. Do you? Yeah, that's me just tapping the key pretty much. Do you go around again, or do you just do this to reverse slightly? How about that? I want to test if I add that control to like a joystick. So plane movement. So where's our so this is up down. Nose W, so this is nose up is S. Also joystick Y. So, but moving the joystick doesn't have that effect. Interesting. I'm going to explore that. Like, so I want to attach it to like the joystick as well. But this is something, isn't it? So, oh, I've made the service bay bigger. Um, so it's like the size of the aircraft now. It's like even if you're okay, maybe a bit further. Like even if you're just slightly in it, it still gives you the option. Give us a cast loadout this time, huh? What's the speed brake button? I think the speed brake action. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Like I only know the move back. Like this is like it should be natural, I think. So yeah, that's me just tapping the reverse button. I mean, I can set like what I can do. See, I put like a speed control on it. If I do like say crank it to 15, crank that value to 15, like the speed limiter. It's effectively a speed limiter. Okay. So if I set that, I should be able to get going like a decent. So this is more like I don't know. I don't know. Say 20. Oh, -3. Say -4. I like -3 though. It looks good. Stop. So what if I like, if I go backwards, can I steer it as well? Yeah, okay. That's pretty, it's like steering the wrong way. Like planes aren't, you can see planes aren't meant to go backwards because it's like, it doesn't want to steer the right direction. Like it's allowing me to turn, but the front wheel is like the wrong way. Yeah, so you can see what we can do with this. Like, it's letting us control sort of. So I guess another use case is like, I wonder if this will work. Say you get like stuck in a ditch. This is a common thing. I mean, we're actually getting out of it here. But I see it so much for like, I suppose we should go for like a really common circumstance, which was shocking to me when I saw it all the time. Oh, stop it. Those players like getting stuck in the hangar. So we'll go into the hangar and try to like get ourselves stuck. Okay. So in we go. And that's pretty good, huh? How cool is that? So I saw this all the time where like someone would bump into the wall like this. Maybe like even worse. Like they would fully bump in, and then they get stuck. Like then they're just effed. But I guess now all you gotta do is like just reverse and then go forward. So I'm happy with that. I like the look of that. I'm not sold on the button to use. Like, I don't know which button to use right now. I just have the back button, like the S key for me. So we're just gonna code it in. User action is equal to move back. I already have a block for it, so we'll just shove this stuff in the block right there. Disable brakes does nothing. So yeah, so that is now coded into the mission. People can now reverse. Get rid of this. Clean this up. Alright, let's have a look at, we've done a bit today. So let's have a look at where we're at. Ability for planes to reverse with move back user action. Time and date, setting, force weather. I mean, we tested the snow. The snow works fine, but the fog's a bit much. The wingsuit. We can have a look at the wingsuit. Like, how do I test it? I guess we just go player set pause world, get pause world player vector add 00. Say we'll go high this time. We'll go 5,000. Enough time for me to like set my view distance when I'm up there. Okay, set the view distance. Okay, if I open the parachute, it's really glitchy. Open our parachute. Oh yeah, it gives me like, because of this different mod, it gives me a different parachute. Holy crap, I'm way too high. I'm drifting in the wind, I'm gonna drift off map. This is not good. I actually don't have good control with this. And normally like you can't get out, like you're just stuck in the parachute and you have like your action menu disappears, but I added like a binding to the V, like the normal eject key, to hop out. And then now we should have wingsuit. Now our wingsuit is active. You can see like on the map how fast I'm going. We are descending, like if you look at the altitude, we're descending. So this is like the wingsuit mode. Visibility, fix that terrain or something. Fix that terrain down there. I don't know. Whatever. I think I'm just up too high. Yeah, so we're in wingsuit mode, and we're able to open a parachute. If you're up high enough, you can actually like fly across the island. I'm not sure what to. I don't know. I can shorten the glide distance. So we're at about half the altitude now, so we've lost a lot of altitude. I'm not even sure how far I can go. And I can't shoot the gun, it's just like sitting there. So this is like wingsuit mode. So we're like flying, but at the same time we're descending. You watch our altitude. Actually, are we? We're like static. Actually, we're going up now. No. No, now we're going up. I gotta like fix the wingsuit. Maybe this is like a nice happy glitch for people. Okay, we just went way up again. Okay, now we're just like rising. Not good. So this is a bug. I have to fix it. Wingsuit turning sharply allows player to gain altitude. Gotta make sure that doesn't happen. Well, once they figure out that that wingsuits exist, you might see more like parajumping. Because like imagine this is the AO up here. A pilot just has to go high and like take a route like that. Like that's the pilot's route. And then all the players can like jump out around there. So that's like the, or even they can go very high and just go that way, and the players can like jump from there. But I mean, that might be, you know, this is a new experience for people as well. Like, this is not done in Arma. Okay, now we're pretty far down. So I'm not necessarily against like interesting experiences either. But yeah, we are falling. We are like, say we just glide. It looks like we're gonna land in that like square over there. That's like the normal glide for this script. And then like you come down and you can open your parachute. Oh, I actually have a get out option. Oh, and it's disappeared. Lovely Arma. So we'll try descending a bit. Descends super slow. And then we'll try cutting the cord, just hopping out with the V key that we added. I have no idea. There's no reason you can't jump into Georgetown. It's just nothing special about it. We cut the cord, ropes cut, and that hurt. I was actually going to work on something over the break to pack Georgetown up as like a separate mode and put it on Steam Workshop. So it was like a side project I was going to do in the next week or two, is just like pack it up into a single PVO, nothing fancy, no parameters folder, and just throw it up, and then people could play like urban combat. Yeah, so that works sort of. The snow needs a bit more work. I think it sort of works. It's just not where it needs to be. Where's the weather sync? Client weather sync is the file we need there. So I can do like, we can set the rain 0, set rain 1 on the server. Set the rain pretty heavy on the server. And then on the player, just do 4. And we have snowing. Obviously this isn't for this terrain. Like this is more for like the some of the DLC terrains. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Obviously not for this terrain though, 100%. So we're starting to wrap up now. We've done what we came to do. Actually our to-do list got longer. If you go to the start of the video, you can see like the to-do list was like maybe this, and then now it's this, and we've added more, which is terrible. It's a disaster. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off because I need a coffee. It was a big day yesterday. A lot of food, a lot of drinking. Do you know, like, I brought like amazing like tenderloin, like Wagyu whole cut, and chopped it up for people at a party, and then like only me and one other guy had any. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, people are like eating candy and stuff, and like turn down like Wagyu, like filet mignon steaks. Like, all right, guys, you do you, I'll do me. So I ended up like not cooking half of it, and then I just took it all home last night. So that was that. Yeah. The to-do list is way longer. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up now. There should be a couple more coming in the next couple days. Got a bit of time to do this sort of thing for a bit. That's saying ropes cut. I hate that. Anyway, yeah, see you guys. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Cheers.